Have you guys heard Kamala Harris explain what's going on in Ukraine in layman's terms? Check out what she recently said on a radio show called The Morning Hustle.
So Ukraine is a country in Europe. It exists next to another country called Russia. Russia is a bigger country. Russia is a powerful country. Russia decided to invade a smaller country called Ukraine. So basically, that's wrong. Mm-hmm. And it goes against everything that we stand for. There are terms that we use. We say, we respect the sovereignty, the territorial integrity of countries.
What was that? Imagine her handler sitting there listening to that answer. Talk about cringeworthy. She explained it as if she was talking to a classroom full of preschoolers. Does that show us what Democrat politicians think of their voters? Or does it show us just how dim Kamala Harris really is? I say it shows us both. It shows us that she doesn't really understand the situation in Ukraine well enough to explain what's going on there. And it shows us that she thinks Democrat voters are about as smart as children who haven't even started school yet. The infantilization of the Democrat voter is nothing new. I mean, they openly say that some of their voters aren't smart enough to secure an ID card or get a drink of water while waiting in line to vote. This also shows just how horrible the idea is of choosing someone for a political position based on their sex and skin color. It makes me worried about Joe's Supreme Court nominee. In his State of the Union address, Biden described his SCOTUS pick as a top legal mind. However, if she really was a top legal mind, would her highest qualifications be that she's black and a woman? Would a top legal mind have her opinions regularly overturned by the liberal judges on the D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals? I don't think so. Now, getting back to this interview with Kamala, it makes me wonder if Joe picked her so that Democrats wouldn't invoke the 25th Amendment against him. She's possibly the most incompetent and embarrassing vice president ever. And don't forget, Joe was VP for 8 years, saying things like this.
Chuck Graham, state senator's here. Chuck, stand up, Chuck. Good to see you. Oh, God love you. What am I talking about? I tell you what, you're making everybody else stand up, though, pal. Thank you very, very much. I tell you what, stand up for Chuck.
Nice save, idiot.
That state senator was bound to a wheelchair, and yet somehow it seems Harris can one-up that. Ukraine is a country in Europe. Russia is a bigger country. The bigger country is being a big old meanie to the little country. You know, kind of like when your older brother grabs your hands and says, "Stop hitting yourself." This woman is a heartbeat away from being president, and the current president ain't doing too well. Look, I can't be positive that the only reason Kamala Harris was chosen to be VP was because she has dark skin and boobies. Maybe she was chosen to make Biden not look like such a dummy. Either way, we do know for sure that she wasn't chosen for her competence or her brains. And we do know that choosing someone based on skin color and sex is still just as bad of an idea today as it was when Democrats were doing it during the Jim Crow South. And that's the simple truth. Hey guys, thanks for watching. And if you all want to support this channel, check out the links in the description and let's keep putting some common sense back into the great debate.